Hello Virgo, this predictions for Wednesday, October 9th, 2024. Today, you will face a different phase in some areas that you want to envision. It will require a lot of willingness to change and to allow transformations and fresh air into your life. The current planetary position heralds winds of change in many aspects of your environment, from work to emotional matters. This is a good time for you to recognize the things that make you a person with special attributes, allowing you to reach agreements and persuade others with your excellent ideas, which are always very interesting. It's like a push you might have needed after a period of doubting your abilities, but I want to reiterate that they are wonderful. You must honor the element to which you belong and start boosting your self-esteem. Your emotional environment can play a significant role in helping you make an important life decision. Consult with the people you care about. This includes not only your partner, if you have one, but also family and friends. Listen to their suggestions. You will find different perspectives that you hadn't even considered before. Some home repairs might take up your time today, so don't despair if one appliance breaks down and then another. Sometimes, it seems like everything happens in succession. You might go for years without any issues, but when it rains, it pours. It's better to call someone who knows what they're doing rather than trying to save a little money by doing it yourself. Remember that what seems cheap can end up being expensive in the long run. And above all, be very careful if you're going to handle electronic devices. Always disconnect the power supply or unplug the device. You should try to avoid accumulating your own stress. I'm not just referring to electricity, I'm talking about you as a person who might be stressed out. Excess nervousness that isn't channeled well can lead to health issues like digestive problems or headaches. This is an excellent time to take things a bit more calmly. Now let's discuss the specific details regarding love, health, work, and your compatibilities for today. In health, there's no better prevention than seeking balance in any form. Open your fridge. If you see too many processed sauce containers, many frozen items, sodas, and few fruits and vegetables, you will need to start reorganizing your diet. It's a matter of calculation. There are outdoor activities like tending to plants, starting a small garden, or if you don't have a garden but have a balcony, you can also do vertical gardening with pots or packages. You could also have a woodworking hobby that could disconnect you from reality, or do some crafting like working with clay. These are things you might not be considering now, but in the future, you will. Find something you enjoy that entertains you, and above all, invest in it. In work, a professional meeting will provide you with a new and different outlook on what you can achieve in your future work plans. This can be a good exercise in realism, to avoid falling into false expectations. If you need to claim something at work, think carefully about how you will do it. It's never a good time to lose your composure, but now more than ever, you need to be conscious of keeping everything in order. Choose your words carefully and clearly define your messages and the tone you want to convey. The better the tone and the more approachable you are, the better results you will get from that conversation, especially if you have to talk to someone today. If you are looking for a job, the same applies. Communication is the key. In financial matters, you will gain a lot of confidence when you realize that your arguments and ideas are gaining followers and becoming leverage for changes in your professional sphere. Things will proceed quite favorably for your interests, regardless of what they may be. By the way, your proposals will not find obstacles. There are several tax matters that need your attention. It's better to take the bull by the horns as soon as possible to prevent things from escalating. The sooner you address them, the more peace of mind and tranquility you will gain. Consider hiring an accountant or someone to help you with the numbers. This is the best way to handle things with guarantees and forget about problems. Sooner or later, you will find that this is an excellent decision. In love, romantic relationships are influenced by their surroundings. If the atmosphere has become a bit heavy with many demands or absurd expectations, you need to keep in mind that your relationships may be affected by this. This applies to both those of you in a relationship and those who are not. In such cases, it's necessary to have some intuition and lighten the mood. An unexpected encounter with a memory or a photo, even from home, like looking at an album or something similar, will take you back years, reminiscing about the good old days. We were all younger a while ago. The important thing is to focus on what you've learned and how you've matured in order to continue growing. Your partner might surprise you. This marks the beginning of a period of closeness that you both need. Sometimes obligations can leave us breathless, but a good moment with your loved one can change everything. If you're single, there's nothing you can't achieve with the charm that characterizes you. In fact, you don't need to try to impress anyone at all. Your attractiveness is genuine and very natural. And that shows immediately. The energy. Today, your energy cycle opens up many possibilities for transformation and change. This is the time to prioritize and select everything you don't want. Your energy will be active today, allowing you to do everything you need. The positive aspect you need to enhance today is your ability to establish good communication, as this is very favored by the stars during this period. In addition to expressing yourself, you have the ability to help others express themselves too. On the negative side, be careful not to get caught up in small details or obstacles you see in your projects. It doesn't make sense to retreat every time you encounter a small stone, a bit of uncertainty, or something that doesn't quite work out. Also, be careful to avoid all situations that put you under stress, at least for a while. If driving stresses you out, try to take public transportation. If you can stay home, that's even better. If you had a difficult family conversation pending and don't want to go, send a message or postpone it for later. Now is the time for serenity. For students, with your organization and study method, you have a great chance of accumulating several academic successes in the coming days. If you continue on this path, you will have a time full of good news, so take advantage of it. Compatibilities. Today, you have a wonderful day with these three signs. First, with people of the sign Leo, you have a particularly solid and strong day, with no misunderstandings or anything that really conditions you. Everything will go great. Second, with people of the sign Scorpio, you'll have a day full of certainty and solidity in what you wish to do. And third, with people of the sign Taurus, you will feel a very deep connection, whether it's friendship, family, work, or love. You will feel very close with the purpose you are working on. On the negative side, you might have some kind of argument or distance with someone of your own sign, but remember it's just for today and only if you argue. I wish you an absolutely wonderful day. Until tomorrow, Virgo.